What's happening, people? I hope you're all well. So first things first, the last video on why people hate on you got quite a lot of views. This is a small channel and I greatly appreciate it. So any of you watch that video and show some love and show some support, then I truly appreciate that, for sure. This video is going to be about the fact that you need to go easy on yourself. Like, sometimes you just gotta kick back and say, you know what, it's time to go easy on myself, because we all wanna, as men, be rich, take over the world, do X, Y, and Z, and we can't always have everything going right every second of every day. And this is just a fact. Like, you can't be winning every second of every day. Even some of the biggest winners in life were not winning every second of every day. And it can be really easy to kind of like go hard on yourself and say, you know what, like, I'm doing rubbish. Go watch out for the algorithm. Like, things are just not going how things are just not going how I'd want them to go. So sometimes it's really tempting to just go hard on yourself. But listen, the fact of the matter is, if you are applying yourself 100% and you are doing everything that you possibly could do, then sometimes you just got to say, do you know what, my best is this, and whatever comes of it, comes of it. But let me tell you something. Sometimes I will make a YouTube video. So for those who don't know, I've got quite a few channels. I've got quite a few channels on YouTube. This isn't the only channel that I've got. And sometimes I'll put out a video. I've had this in the past. I'll put out a video and it's crickets. Like, no views, no nothing. And it will sit like that for a real long time. And then out of nowhere, like, I don't even check on it. Like, I don't even check on this video. And then out of nowhere, I'll check on this video and it's got like 100,000 views, you know, as an example. And I'm like, how on earth did that happen? So I make a video, I get real frustrated. In fact, I remember the most recent example that stands out to me is on my crime channel. And I made a video and it sat on like 10 views, and I'm like, whoa, like, this video is sitting on 10 views out here, and obviously this video is not going to go anywhere. And now it stands at 27k. So sometimes you don't see the fruits of your labor until long in the future. So if you're feeling a little bit frustrated with yourself, that's okay. We all want it, and we all want it right now. If God came up to you and said, do you want it now? Or do you want to achieve your dreams now? Or do you want to achieve your dreams long down the line? We're all gonna say now. But, you know, we can't all have everything right now. So sometimes we just gotta go easy on ourselves and say, look, this is what it is, and, you know, that's okay. I'm trying to think, like, you know, some things are rigged out here, man. Some things are rigged as hell. Like, what you see on TV ain't reality, man. I remember watching a certain something on TV one time, and I turned around and said to someone who was watching it with me, and I was young at the time, I turned around and said, this is fixed. I was like 15, and I don't know why, a switch just went off in my head. I don't know, maybe it was the handshakes, maybe it was the smiles. And I turned around at the age of 15 and said to the person I was watching it with, this is fixed. Like, I don't know where it came from. And that was when I wasn't as far down the rabbit hole. But, you know, with certain things, like certain sports, a lot of it is rigged. Like, sometimes, yeah, you enter a platform or a format and you haven't got anyone's arm around your shoulder. You're not supposed to win. Like, you're not supposed to win. And people like to coin this term, like, yeah, never give up, keep going, and one day you will achieve your goals. And I'm not saying that that will never happen, but I'm saying that that's a really intangible line to just drop on people, because like sometimes it is a case of, how are you supposed to win when it was always set up for you to fail? Like, when you have like people out here who are making decisions on who makes it, then it can be very, very hard for you to actually get anywhere. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm just saying sometimes, like, if like the whole thing is set up against you and it was all rigged from the beginning, and you know, you were never really supposed to win in the first place, then what are you going to do sometimes? What are you going to do? What are you really going to do if a man in a suit in a corporate office somewhere is pushing buttons and deciding this person's going to make it, this person's not going to make it, this person's going to make it, this person's not going to make it? What are you going to do? You're going to grab him, you're going to find out who he is, you probably won't. You're going to grab him by the throat before security comes and say, you will let me become a millionaire, you will give me this opportunity. You can't do that. So we're all out here in this, like, I don't know, you could call it a maze, a treadmill, and we're all on this earth scrambling around until our bodies give out. And sometimes you're entering something that you have no idea about the rules, you have no idea about the setup, you have no idea about what's really going on here, and you come in here and you say, I'm gonna do this, and it's really foolish. Like, I've done it, you know, we've all done it. And sometimes you just gotta say, I've applied maximum effort, I've done everything that I can, and you know, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes it was never ever set up for you to win, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. We can't all win all the time. So much of what we see is an illusion, man. So much of what we see is an illusion. You know, it's easy for someone who had it all given to them to go on stage and say, yeah, I never gave up. But what about the people who were more talented, tried harder, and didn't get anywhere because, you know, their face didn't fit, the politics didn't match up, and it's just the way it goes sometimes, and it's not your fault, and there's nothing you can do about it. So that's really the nitty and gritty of it. But go easy on yourself. Like, try hard, go hard on yourself at times, but also sometimes go easy on yourself. What more can you do if you pushed yourself to the maximum capability, to the point that you were tired, and then you can say, and it didn't go the way you wanted it to go? What are you gonna do? Like, not a lot you can do, is there? Anyway, that's this video. Go easy on yourself out here. Let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, then please do so. A link for that's in the description. Allows me to spend more time and invest in this channel. And with that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.